and they all fire, and it will harvest any melons that were grown instantly. This system on the end uses only a non-sticky piston and some sand, and then it has a boat sitting on top of a pressure plate. And this pressure plate is powering this redstone, which is also bud powering this piston. So when this piston fires, when a melon or pumpkin is grown, you see it pushes up, and the boat goes off the pressure plate, and then unpowers the line of redstone. And then that means that all of these pistons extend and unextend, and when the boat falls back down and hits the pressure plate, all of them are being quasi-connected or bud switched, so none of them are powered immediately until any one of them, is updated, and it sends an update down the line. So if you just leave this system running, you can see it just fired on its own there, we have quite a few melons growing all along the system, and if you're wondering about these flowers on the end, it's just a basic tip of melon and pumpkin farms that the more hydrated farmland you have around a melon, the more it's going to grow. And on the water collection hopper system that you want, I'm just showing you this system right here, which you can build in your first few days of your Minecraft world. So the bud switch that's powering it all, I'm showing right here on its own, so you can get a better look at it. You see that when this piston is updated, the boat flies off the pressure plate, unpowers the line, and then repowers it. But now this piston is quasi-connected, it's not powering on its own until we update it. So to make a system like this in your own world, what you're going to want to do is find a spot where the ground is sort of level like this, and I would recommend you use the dirt that's already there. So you're going to put a piston, 2 sand blocks, and then a pressure plate next to the top one, and then, like this, a boat. And this is going to be one end of your farm. So now we have the system here, which is going to self-reset. And you see that smoothly just with those few blocks. So all we have to do now is place pistons in a line so that they're connected and they'll update each other. And this can go out up to 15 blocks. I'm just going to do a few blocks here so you can get the idea of it. Then we place pistons, and we want to place them alternating facing opposite directions, which is going to make us have more space to put our melon and pumpkin stems. Because each block these pistons are extending on is a place we can put melon and pumpkin. So as you can see, we have that there. Then I would recommend you put in a water collection, maybe like 2 blocks wide here. And then we just stagger the water lines like this until they come to the end. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, and we leave 1 block of dirt here where we're going to plant our melon. For now, I'm just going to have it run like that, so you can see that's where they'd come out. You can connect them however you want. Now, we have the main system of the farm already done here, so all we need to do now is just go along, put this farmland in, and you want to make sure that the block which is dirt and not farmland is the one in front of the piston, so that you're not breaking your melon and pumpkin stems. And you can plant either melons or pumpkins, whichever you want here. And these do update the pistons each time they grow, but that's okay, because once they've grown, you don't have that problem anymore. It's not spamming your world with a lot of piston firing and lag. And now, we're done. That's an automatic melon and pumpkin farm. And each time these pistons fire, like I said, it's just a step growing. If you're wondering about hydration, a great place to put it in this farm is in the gap here under the pistons. You can just put some water, and that will power the farmland. And then you can stack this on top of itself and make another layer, and just keep going upwards, and you can use the same collection for all of it. So that's it, guys. That's a quick tutorial here of how to make the cheapest automatic melon and pumpkin farm I've ever seen. It's quite efficient for what it is, given that you have a lot of melons.
Bayliku, janob aya. Ferhan, sen haq bo'lgan ekansan. O'sha keysni qutidan olishibdi. Seni endi katta syurpriz kutyapti. Qora kostyum va kulrang keys. To'g'ri. Qanday syurpriz ekan.